Guys, let's keep the show moving. Next comic, come to the stage. Make it loud for Joe Floriance, everyone. Here he is, Joe!
Hey guys, thanks for not watching Netflix tonight. I like a lot of retro movies like Karate Kid, Back to the Future. I had to drive on the freeway to get here tonight, and I was thinking about Back to the Future 2, and that was the one where they had the hoverboards and flying cars. And I was like, wow, if they actually did have flying cars, that means whenever a car stalled out on the side of the road, that car would be just dropping out of the air. And I was like, if I was in that car, I'm usually listening to Tom Petty, because that's my favorite musician. Favorite song, of course, Free Fallin'. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I really am free falling. Hey, Atlanta. I think your city may have initially been just called Lanta, and you guys just kept asking each other, where you at? And the response was, I'm at Atlanta. Why don't we just call it Atlanta? You guys seem down to earth. I used to always say that to my friend Bobby when I was a kid. I was like, Bobby, you seem down to earth, man. You're all right. But every time I would tell him he was down to earth, he didn't seem to like it. And I was like, dude, what's wrong? And then I found out Bobby wanted to be an astronaut. So I was like, Bobby, you seem up to space. And he's like, any dates here tonight? Anybody meet via Tinder or anything? I used to use Match.com. Makes for great stories. I picked the girl up. We went for pizza. It was great. I had a pepperoni slice. And then after we finished eating, she was like, now you gotta drop me off at this bar over here. I'm gonna meet another guy that I met on Match.com. And I was like, I thought I signed it up for an online dating site, not Uber. So, didn't work the first time, so I ended up reactivating my profile. I went a little, further and trying to figure out how this thing works. So I read my profile, and it said, Joe Floriance, a very busy guy who knows what he wants out of life. So I tweaked it too. Joe Floriance, I got a wide open schedule, no idea what I want in life. It worked, I got married. And I think a good idea for anybody who really wants to get married and is using an online dating service should, usually you tell people like what you like on your profile. I like the outdoors, I like camping, hunting, tennis. Just change it to, I like cleaning, doing dishes, cutting grass. You'll be married pretty quickly, trust me. I'm getting older. I can tell I'm getting older because my new favorite hobby is cleaning. Like every time I'm around the house, like I just honestly can't, help but clean the floors or anything. I was masturbating the other day and I was like, does that have a fingerprint on the screen? I gotta go get the Windex and paper towel. This guy that I work with refuses to wear socks. Like, he never wears socks. He told me he doesn't even own a pair of socks. I was like, dude, that's gross. And then he got engaged, and a week before the wedding, he called it off. And I was like, what happened, man? He's like, I got cold feet. Every time I'm talking to him, he always has to interrupt me, and he's like, I'll give you my 2 cents, Joe. And I was like, dude, you would think with inflation that saying would be up to, I'd give you my $2 by now. That's a cheap joke. That's a cheap joke. I'm Joe Floriance. Have a good night.